Hi guys, Forgotten Wolf here, and this is my 2026 NFL playoff predictions. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Before we begin, please like, share, and subscribe. And now let's get straight into it. I'll start off with the NFC. The first game, Panthers v Rams. Even though the Panthers did win the last time these two teams met, I'm betting on the Rams winning the rematch. And then the next game, we got the Eagles versus the Niners. It should be a fairly close game, but Niners are a West Coast team traveling towards the East Coast. It should be a very impactful thing. And the Eagles, they're at home. Call this biased, but I do think my Birds will prevail to win, regardless of the offensive coordinator situation. Bears Packers round 3. This is going to be insane. The Bears won the last round. The Packers won the first round. Bears at home. But here's the thing: Packers more playoff experience. Bears, they don't have as much playoff experience. People think they're frauds. I think Caleb Williams might crumble under the pressure. Although, yeah, Ben Johnson might. I don't know how he'll do in the playoffs, but I'm betting on the Packers pulling off the upset. Call that crazy. Now, moving on to the AFC. Steelers-Texans should be fairly obvious. The Texans are going to win that one. They have a great defense, and although their offense is not good, I think their defense should be able to carry them to a victory over the Steelers' defense, which has looked suspect all season long. Now, Jaguars-Bills. This is an interesting game. If the Bills fail to progress deep into the playoffs this year, I reckon Sean McDermott gets fired, and that's what I reckon is going to happen. The Jaguars beat the Bills, and Sean McDermott gets fired. Patriots, Chargers up next. And, yeah, it's going to be a very interesting one. Both offenses are really good, but it's going to come down to which defense is better. It's also going to come down to the coaching game, and although the Patriots are less talented, I think they're going to win. The Chargers just have demons against the Patriots. They can never win against them. Now, in the NFC divisional round, we got Seahawks-Packers, a classic matchup, really. And I'm going to ride the hot hand with the Seahawks winning again, despite Sam Darnold historically struggling in the playoffs. I think he'll put his demons past him there, and I think the Seahawks will advance to the conference championship. That defense is too good. Now, the divisional round, Eagles, Rams. Both teams have looked suspect as of late. And, yeah, once again, a West Coast team traveling East Coast. It played a factor that Eagles managed to beat the Rams. Earlier in the season. And I reckon, once again, call this incredibly biased. I'm betting on the Eagles winning again against the Rams to make that the third time in a row. You can call that biased. That's my prediction. Now in the AFC divisional round, you got the Jaguars-Patriots. And I love Liam Cohen, what he's building in Jacksonville. And it's going to come down to the quarterback matchup, really. Which team can elevate them faster? And the Patriots have a less talented roster than the Jaguars. The Jaguars have looked on fire as of late. But, yeah, Trevor Lawrence is more playoff proven than Drake May, who's never been to the playoffs. So, I'm betting on the Jags winning. Now we got Texans-Broncos, and is this even a question? The Broncos are frauds. They have looked terrible all season long. I'm going to bet the Texans win, despite the offensive challenge. The Broncos also offensively challenged. This is going to come down to who has the better defense, and I'm betting on the Texans having the better defense. Seahawks-Eagles. I got the Seattle Seahawks winning that one. I love my Birds, but there's just too many offensive problems here, and the Seahawks are too talented of a team. Sam Darnold advancing to the Super Bowl. That feels very weird to say. Texans, Jaguars, an AFC South matchup, and it's gonna come down to two things. Can Trevor Lawrence crack the Texans defense, or can CJ Stroud actually play up to potential? And I'm gonna go the Jacksonville Jaguars win the AFC there. That feels so weird to say. Either way, winner of the AFC Championship game there would win their first ever AFC Championship. Now we got the Seattle Seahawks versus the Jacksonville Jaguars in the Super Bowl, Super Bowl 60. So who's gonna win? It's gonna be Trevor Lawrence versus Sam Darnold, and this is a hard one. It's a really, really hard one. The Seahawks defense, I'm going to be honest, the Jaguars defense, not very good. The Seahawks defense is legendary. Regardless of what you think of Sam Darnold, the Seahawks defense should be able to carry them all the way. That's why I am predicting the Seattle Seahawks to be the Super Bowl 60 champions. That is going to be it from me. If you like this one, please like, share, and subscribe. At 100k views, I'll do a video on the life of Tywin Lannister. And at 1,000 likes, I'll do a video on the life of Robert Barretheon. But until next time, bye!